Welcome back. The Greater Hartford Jazz Fest kicks off this weekend at Bushnell Park. And this morning I am chatting with the lead singer of one of the performers, Loose Ends. Good morning, Jane. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, I'm Loose Ends featuring Eugene.
Yes. Now,
how are you?
Doing well. Now, the band, they emerged from the UK in the 80s. You guys have had several international career-defining hits, including Hanging on a String, You Can't Stop the Rain, Slow Down, and Stay a Little While, Child. Have heard all of those hits. Now, I wasn't born in the 80s, Jane, but my family, I remember hearing the songs at like family functions, and the music, it has just stood the test of time. How does that make you feel to know that, the band's music is still being enjoyed by different generations?
It's something that was really unexpected, but it was something, when we were kids when we were doing it, even though we were like, 12. But it was just like the kind of music we wanted to create was the kind of music you could just play with a piano, right? And you find that those kinds of songs literally stay around for a very long time. It wasn't track based. It was basically based off of being written on a piano, believe it or not, or a guitar, an acoustic instrument. And that's why they kind of stay around. If you think about it, those are the kind of songs that stay around forever.
Yeah, it's timeless for sure. Now, I want to talk about some of the renditions of some of your popular songs. Stay a Little While, Child. Back in 1997, Mariah Carey put her own little spin on that one. Are you familiar with it?
Yeah, she did what's called an interpolation, where she wrote I Give My All, and they did a mix on it with Jermaine Dupri. And they used Stay a While, Child and mixed that together. And that was just amazing because, Mariah, come on.
Yes.
Mariah Carey.
The Mariah Carey.
The Mariah Carey. Yeah, she's amazing. And I loved it. I love hearing what people do with our songs.
Yes, that's great because,
And recently they used You Can't Stop the Rain in BMF. I think, 50 Cent's show, BMF. Yeah, they used it in a scene where the guy was actually trying to leave the house. And they used You Can't Stop the Rain. He started singing, You Can't Stop the Rain, and killed the guy. And it was like, people hit my page and said, well, how do you feel about that? And I said, I think it's funny. Sometimes you just don't have enough time to leave. People thought I'd be mad about it, but I thought it was hilarious.
So you have a sense of humor, and I have to say the young kids, they're becoming familiar with You Can't Stop the Rain because it's gone viral on TikTok.
It went viral on TikTok. And a friend of mine, he lives in Oakland, Dame the drummer. And basically he was hearing his son playing my song, and his son is like 20 years old. And he said, what are you doing? He said, oh no, all the skater kids love this. So they're skateboarding to my song. I mean, that would be my grandkids, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you just don't know. You don't know when you write your songs what it's going to mean to the world. You know? So come on down to the festival.
Yeah.
Trust me, you will recognize the songs. Right? You get about 4 bars, 8 bars into my song. You'll say, oh, that's my tune. I'm not one of those people who recreate them so much and you're like, oh, what's that?
Yeah.
What's that? What is it? So come down. You're going to have a great time. We're going to raise the roof and there ain't no roof. So imagine that. Okay? Yeah, we're going to have a great time. We're going to have a really good time. You should come too.
Yes, I plan to be there. Now, really quickly, Jane, what are you guys up to now? Do you have any future projects in the works?
Yes, I'm in the studio recording with my brother. He's Kenny. He's Palo Santo. He'll kill me for that, but his stage name is Palo Santo. Yeah, I'm in the studio with him. We got something coming out because he's like, hey, you got to put out some new music. So I'm in there with my brother, and it's just we just see how it sounds.
All right.
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Yeah, and I'm sure your fans are too. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Again, Loose Ends featuring Jane Eugene at 10:30 Saturday night at Bushnell Park. Thank you.
Come on down. Thank you.
Have a good one.